All right, so
Gotcha.
I think I have something to update over here. We destroyed Los Angeles. Is there anything else we destroyed? Lagos.
Yes. We destroyed my eggs. Because you already put a cartoon in there.
Okay. So, we don't have to do anything for the second half. So now we just set up the board as per usual. We did spend all of our money, right?
Off of Lagos.
Just to be sure, we did spend all of our money, right?
Yes. So there's now only one quadrant that is infectable.
And it's reachable entirely through one space on the board.
Yep.
You know, I knew we would be kind of like having a ton of money and kind of balling out of control. But I didn't think we'd be this balling out of control. To the point where we just had to delay for a total of how many turns? At one point, I think at one point you realized that we had to delay for a total of 16 turns.
Yeah, like we already had everything built. There's no lines to draw. Just bay it.
Like, ironically enough, I think we can go to 10 epidemics and be fine. And in fact, it actually might be for the best to go to 10 epidemics and be fine. So that way, for the first few go-arounds of this deck, we can just scrub it and be almost guaranteed to hit an epidemic.
Yeah.
Say.
So what's our extra 2 funding going towards? Do we want to start making stupid sea lanes?
Yeah, let's add stupid sea lanes, because at the very least, that does add something that we would definitely never be able to do otherwise.
Right.
And I don't think we need airlifts to just extend time.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. By the end of July, okay, so I'm going to drop a save right now. And we're going to open up our previous save game here. Okay. And we're going to search this for... I'm just looking for August is all I'm looking for. Remember we did...
Yeah, so in July is when...
Did I discard? Did I 66? Did I 66 all those cards? Doesn't seem like me. East Asia. Okay, so... step 2 of your first game in October is East Asia. That's completing the plan. Holloman. Not yet infected. 65. September, October. Here we go, Middle East. Okay, so first game in August. If you have not opened up the Middle East, scratch the box. Okay, so yes, August is when we have to have it unlocked by the first fortnight of August.
Before the first fortnight of August.
Yeah, before the first fortnight of
by
August.
The second fortnight of July.
Yeah. Okay.
And apparently, we also needed to do triangulate in July.
We can double check that. So first, so it's like this one should be Africa. Yeah. Okay. We've unlocked Africa.
Yep.
Okay. So we have until the end of July to unlock the Middle East. Does that mean
to triangulate, which was to build more satellites?
Yeah.
To build a yellow satellite.
Does that mean that we are going to connect up everything available right now?
Having a black card to grab for Cairo Reckoning
Okay.
is still
Okay, so if that's the
beneficial.
case, are we going to unlock Madagascar or Moscow?
So on the one hand, having Madagascar would fatten our anorexic infection deck.
Yep.
On the other hand, Moscow can be connected to Istanbul.
No, it can't.
Oh,
That goes through water.
okay. Yeah, because it's center to center, not edge to edge.
Yep. Edge to edge is water. Center to center is land territories.
Gotcha.
And you can be squiggly with water. You can get them
Right.
squiggles.
Okay.
Okay. So, my only thought about this is, I remember Moscow being a completely useless search.
Navarro is a companion.
Yeah, I remember Moscow being a completely useless search. Yeah, this one's just a transfer player card. It's a temporary satellite. So, if that's the case, no shit. The guy who gets cards out of the discard is also our reckoner. So never mind.
Yeah, but we're tossing out the scientist right now. And we now have 3 different forms of drawing from discard.
So hold on a second.
Bob the Builder.
Let me just go ahead and move.
still
I don't even know
the
who you
best.
are down here.
Yeah, we're not doing Freaka Blue this time around.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Like,
No, my what I was leading up to is our Reckoner is also our broker. And we don't have any other methods of getting cards on the discard, right?
no. Bob the Builder has Lookout now, which is more action efficient
Okay,
than
so
Broker.
in other words, we save Moscow for July.
For Reckoning in July.
Because Moscow Its ability is give one player card in your hand to another player, aka give Moscow to another player so you can wreck in the Middle East.
Right. Convenience. Mwah. Chef kiss.
Now I can't get that song stuck out of my head. Moscow. Hey, Moscow, Moscow. Anyway, and Antivaro's not a dude, are they? Oh, they are a dude.
Yeah.
And it's a remove all play cubes, not just one. Neat.
Yep. Yeah. But the searcher should search St. Petersburg first, because then it won't cost an action to search Madagascar.
Fair enough. So I think this month, no matter what, we're bringing the Laborer and Radiohead, right?
No matter what, the laborer and the farmer.
Really, the farmer?
Yeah, because he's sprinklering. Like,
Yeah. He's
hell.
sprinkling like no other's business. That is true.
And then it's a toss-up between the Gifster and
The Gypster?
communist propaganda.
So the Gypster can support the farmer, and the radio operator can support the farmer.
Yeah, I think radio operators best at supporting the farmer.
At the very least, he's good at supporting the farmer and the builder because he can.
Get the foundations out of the discard.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so.
All right, so we didn't change.
We
the
only want to
number
supply these territories, right? Just to be doubly sure, we only want to supply these
Yes.
territories. All right. Evenly supply the grid. My God! Are any of them higher than the others? Yeah, 3 of them are high, or 1 extra cube. No, wait. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
51 is not divisible by 6. 3 of them do have 1
Yeah.
extra cube.
3 of them have 1 extra cube.
Or 3 of them have 1 less cube.
Well, I'm a glass half fuck off kind of guy.
Yep.
Ironically enough, I think we're hoping to get that paid event that lets us ignore red lines and the let's do it again.
I mean, yeah.
Alright. Scuffle. We want to infect first. Istanbul, Nodnal, and Cairo.
So 4 are not drawn. And if we don't get epidemic by the
London, Istanbul, and Tripoli. You're right. We have an anorexic infection deck. This is anorexic as hell. Cairo, Frankfurt, and Paris. And apparently, we have very heavy Parises. Okay, dokay. Right.
Alright, scruffle to see who's sitting where.
Supply lines with fewer supply cubes. Okay. Okay, so you are definitely not going to be... No, I think that's the builder, actually. Giving the builder to fish out foundations.
I mean, sure.
Well, one of these two
Or
guys is the builder. But I think having the builder the ability to fish out foundations is pretty good.
produce supplies sounds like communist propaganda to me.
Fair enough.
Especially since he starts, well, everyone starts on a place that's 8 except for the scientist. Oh, did we have to give starting locations to those jabrones?
Yes, we do. And we could choose Wakanda if we want to. Like and we could choose nowhere if we want to.
Yeah. The guy we don't know who he is clearly is going to start at nowhere.
Oh my god, yes. Alright, here, let me draw that one in real.
Oh, just for the themes, the other guy is in Wakanda, because that's where that scene takes place.
I mean, fine. I mean, sure.
Okay. Alright, seems like a D6 to me.
We haven't decided these two.
Um... Let the builder draw... Oh. That's Denver. I don't know, seems to me like, like having all 3 of them have ways to draw out a discard is cool. I'd rather the builder not be trashing Mexico City to build.
Wakanda. Okay, so builder does not have Mexico City.
Yeah, it does not have Mexico City, so that he won't be tempted to trash it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so D6. Alright, looks like it's the farmer.
Okay, so white is on the
so hold on a second, we'll have 73 plus 9. We have gained 2 cards. So this one gets boosted up by 1.
The top one's going to be 10, everything else is going to be 9.
Through 19 through 20. 27, 28 through 36, 7 through 5, 6 through 4, 5 through 63, 64 through 72, 73 through 82. Dunzo. Alrighty. What is the farmer going to do? I have no clue, Brian. Should he just... Oh, wait. We need to put them on the board here.
Yeah. White is on the left, and the other two are where you put white. White's on Xandar. Alright, so starting with the farmer, going too ham on produce supplies seems silly.
I mean, it's not like he has anything to do, is my problem with that.
I mean, it's like he can draw lines, but somebody else can draw lines cheaper.
It just, yeah, it seems like him producing supplies 4 times is just the best thing for him to do.
Alright, produce 4 times, and on the 4th time, make it rain.
I don't think I don't even think he needs the rain. I think he gets that so other people can take his supplies.
Okay. And then you can just slip on in there.
Yeah, well, he can't slip on anywhere,
builder.
so, but yeah, like he makes the supplies so that way other people use the supplies that, do it for other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
See, now next turn he has something to do. He could feed, he can feed our builder.
Yeah.
Just first turn, doesn't look like there's anything to do. Broken Link, we'll use it.
Infection. Yep.
Where,
I guess
the yellow card?
Yeah. Seems legit. Alright, so construction Thanos then can just
slip on over to the
still remove 1 cube from Paris though.
Oh, right. Good catch. I forgot about that. He can slip on through to the other side, and now he's here where all the cubes are.
Right.
So is his plan to go to St. Petersburg?
Yeah.
So
move.
Let's say he takes up 4 of those.
Move. Then then search.
1, 2. Because I assume you're saying we're going to Titan and drawing from there, or going to London and drawing from there.
I was thinking Istanbul and Sprinkler. Well,
good point.
Make it even more Sprinkler.
Yeah, make it even more Sprinkler. So 2, and then Sprinkler from... Then increase the Sprinkler.
Action 1 is to move there, since it was free to move to Xandar. So action 2 is draw the line. Action 3 is move to St. Petersburg. Action 4 is to search there. And then, I don't know, do you want to search by sea immediately afterwards and draw the line to...
It would either be to London or to Titan. No reason to draw it to New York, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. So first move was first move was go here, or no, first move was to slip here. So first move is 1, second draw, third move 4 search, and he has the. I need to remind myself of this ability. Let me take the city card
companion.
mention. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that just got added to the discard when we unlocked the city.
Right.
And that there, we now have 1 new city connected to the grid. We have no searches. Are we sure we want to do both searches?
Oh, you are correct. We don't want to do that search because we want to search at Madagascar to do the last search as our game ender.
Yeah, so we still want to do the by land, right? To get the free searches.
Yes. So that can sit in your hand to save you 1 action.
5 years down the line.
Yeah.
So I have 1 more action right now.
No, it was move, draw line, move, search.
Okay. Tepi Imix. That's not how that works, John. It is London. Bad news. Our heavy Parises are in the last 2 cards of this deck. Because apparently Paris has become very dense recently.
Both the Parises are in that set of 11. So, I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. I thought we only drew 1 of them. Did we draw 1 at the start?
Yeah, we drew 1 at the start.
London, Cairo. Okay. So, that's this guy's turn. What you going to do, communist propaganda?
Well, I could produce supplies, but there's not enough supplies. But I can take your supplies. But no, that still works.
I'm confused.
Okay. So I go to Wakanda and spend 1 of somebody else's cubes to draw the line to Madagascar. Then I move back to Vormir.
So hold on a second. I got distracted by a text message. So what?
So I'm going to move to Wakanda.
Okay.
Then connect Madagascar for 1 cube because I have Denver. Wait. It's chart C route, so it still costs 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Do you want to take them both off the farmer or both off the
I
construction
move
guy?
back to.
No, you want to take them both off the farmer because the construction guy needs those resources.
I mean, it's communist propaganda. Then I move back to Xandar and produce surprise of 8.
Alright. Time for some memes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna undo that. Man, these are some inconsistent AF line widths. Anyway, what was your next action going to be?
To go back to Xandar and produce supplies now that there's 9 available.
Oh, okay. So, and are you just going to leave on? No, you're going to pick them up and redistribute the wealth.
Yes. Because it's all about that communist propaganda, Ming.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. There we go.
Alright, Construction Thanos is gonna end up with 4.
Construction
Moscow
Thanos.
is not connected, bruh.
I didn't put Moscow. Oh, I must have just accidentally grabbed that one.
Yeah, and Madagascar is a 2-pot.
We're gonna separate this out because we're going. That's our final action. Is that card right there?
Yep.
Okay. Now what?
Discard produce supplies. Construction Thanos is going to have 4 monies provided to him in total, and the rest is going to Farmer.
So, yeah, you use that produce supplies, and so 2 of them are going to Thanos, and the other 6 of them are going to Thanos, right?
Yes.
Okay. London, and of course, it's a heavy as hell Paris. What makes it heavy? It's at the bottom of the epidemic draw. Or the infection draw.
Yep.
I can't believe it took us so long to think of that as the meme of the sanitation hour. I'm sorry. That should have been obvious.
Wow. I didn't know a GIF was possible.
Okay, so now it's Farmer Bro's turn to do what Farmer Bro, I guess, does. And that is produce once, move, produce a second time, and drop as a result of that production.
Mm-hmm.
All of that nonsense on London. And he has one more drop available to him. What's looking low? Cairo, you say?
You're a meshy.
Doesn't need... Well, let's just go ahead and just drop all of them. No, not all of them, because he's no longer efficient producing. As long as there's not a station in Istanbul.
Yeah.
Alright. I just remembered that probably need to get one of these in Builder's hands.
It's fine.
Well, if that's the case, I know what Builder's going to do. Since literally nothing's in danger, and we're all about that base with no trouble.
Yeah, you raise the pot by building the research station.
No, don't we want that card?
Huh?
I don't think we need that card, dude.
Yeah, we don't need that card. And also, 2 other people can fish it back into
Yeah.
circulation.
Let me grab.
All right,
9.
that
These.
is a surprise.
Control C, Control V. Control V. Use these where the number makes sense as to what you're getting. When I hit 1 on here, I'm expecting 1 population.
All right. Okay, we have done 1 search brew and
No,
1
his
research
actions.
station.
No, we've done. Yeah, we've done 1 research station, 1 our new supply center. But. So that was his first action. Second action, produce supplies. Third and fourth action, draw 2 lines. Since we're all about them sprinkles, we might as well give Sprinkler some options.
Sure. So, if we ever end up searching there, we will be forced to connect it to New York.
Yes. Shit. Alright, just loathe inconsistent lines. Oh my god. Okay. This is bugging me. I'm bugged. Oh my god. I have to make room for 1 additional line is what I'm having to do. That's the first one. Now I got to make sure I see Titan so I don't. I'm going to check my text messages after I finish drawing. Son of a bitch. Okay, here we go. For anybody watching, this is not me memeing or making a joke. This is just me trying to make sure there's enough space for the final line that will eventually get drawn there.
Yeah, because I guess you really want those.
Oh, be right back.
Hollow
The food has
explode.
arrived.
Okay.
I have returned with a drink.
Cool. Alright,
Okay.
so where are you slipping like a coon?
I don't
Not
know.
Constantinople now?
Yeah. Yeah, I slipped to Constantinople. Or raisins. Oh, and we use
Okay.
these. Epidemic already? These epidemics must be light in their respective decks. Broken Link Paris, let's get rid of one of these blues. On Farmer. Farmer's not going to be using his cards a lot, so... Right?
Yeah, Farmer, I guess, would trash Chicago. Because London is still, like, a teleport.
True. Ish. Alright.
Alright, so I assume there are no foundations in the discard.
No. No, they're not. So,
Okay.
let's see here.
So,
Let us...
there's communist propaganda.
Yeah. Oh, did I remove it from Paris? I don't think I did. So, I mean, we didn't use that produce supplies, right?
Yeah, well, I was thinking that I could move
use
twice,
that.
build satellite, give yellow, but there's not much point in that in and of itself.
No.
So I'll produce supplies.
Pick up the cubes.
Which is all the cubes there. I'm gonna go ahead and move out to LA to build a satellite. Because why the hell not? I mean, LA is as close as Lagos.
I'm sorry, what?
I go to LA to build a yellow satellite because it's as close as Lagos.
Okay. And that takes 2 cubes. Yep.
Yep. And
3,
then
4. That's all your
communist
actions.
propaganda to me. 4 cubes to builder, 2 cubes to farmer.
Okay. Triple E and triple I. Triple ah. All right. it is time to... Now what? Is Farmer's turn?
Yeah.
Seems like we're going pretty slow. We've only built one supply center so far.
Well, I think a lot of that is that last time we had Paris. So in 3 turns, we built 3 supply centers.
Yeah, I'm going to produce 3 times, drop twice. There we go. There's some cards to get out of his little corner and actually do something on the map for. Which one do you draw?
Yeah.
Infrastructure. Nice.
Nice.
Neat. Okay, so let's Frankfurt.
So we
and
can
London.
build 3 black cards just from that alone.
Yeah. Start with that. Okay, so Farmer just so happened, or Farmer and him just happen to be on the same space, and one of those is Istanbul. So he's going to start by taking Istanbul as his first action. And that just saves Farmer an action later. That's pretty much all that'll do. In fact, if I really wanted to save Farmer an action later, my second action is to build a satellite tower. And my third and fourth actions are to get my cubes back. Neat. Frankfurt and Nodnall. What you gonna do, communist propaganda?
First action is to give the yellow card to Bob the Builder.
Mm-hmm.
Your hand limit is 8. Bob the Builder is white now.
Mm-hmm. That's racist.
I mean, it was a different card than that, but whatever.
No, that was the card.
No, it was the one with all the flavor text on it, not buy one, get one to.
Okay. Whatever. I mean, with the way we're playing it, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But
so that was the first action. Second action is go, or third action gets me to Cairo, and fourth action is to give another black card to.
Which card are you using to get to Cairo?
Bob.
Denver, probably.
Well, Cairo has. Wait, I'm not that guy. It takes me 2 moves to get there, and there's a flight path to it.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you'd use more actions. All right. So which one are you giving?
No.
Istanbul or Tripoli?
Trips.
6, 7, 8. So now his hand is filled. Yay. There's the New York Foundation. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow. Istanbul and Cairo. I just realized the title of the stream is Thanos Run May when it's June.
Erg.
I forgot to change the month
Yeah.
on the title. Anywho. Farmer, I guess. Farmer just goes, take the card, Baka, and then Thanos is forced to discard.
Or use extended forecast.
We could. Why?
Oh.
Okay, fine. We'll use it, I guess. Alright, so that's the order of stuff. I guess we'll put Paris on top.
Do we end up having to fucking reveal another 4 and shuffle the deck as a result of that? Or
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the first action of Farmer. Second action of Farmer is to... I'm just going to produce 3 because nothing else really to do.
Okay. Are you dropping Trow on the third one?
Frankfurt, sure. I'll drop it on Frankfurt. I'll spend it all because he's about to get a supply center.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that, Paris. Somebody discard something. Let's drop this Istanbul because it's about to become pointless.
You're gonna build a total of 3 from what you have currently?
Yes, but also this guy can just fish it out, and he's already just going to be hanging out in black territory that has a satellite.
Okay. Cool story.
You see the plan?
Yeah. I stand the man.
Yeah, you stand the man. Okay, so we'll start by using the foundations of our society, or the infrastructure of a society, so we don't even have to spit. That's 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Because he doesn't have Paris.
Okay. So that would be 3 actions to build. No, only 2 actions. Move their slip to trips.
Build.
And then build.
So 2 actions. The third action is go here. And the fourth action is go here. And no, we are not ending it now. We are definitely not ending it now. Boy, don't you feel stupid for getting that yellow in my hand? London and Tripoli. Okay. Now it is your turn, brain.
Well, it looks like I'm standing on some primary communist propaganda territory, so...
Are you?
Let's go ahead and produce 5. Because that's a thing that can be done.
Okay. Now what?
I could give you a blue, but what's the fucking point?
None.
Like, what's your hand up to at this point?
6. And
Ah,
it will be at 6 at the end. Well, it will be at 8 at the end of my turn if you give me 0 cards.
well, you're gonna be getting that trips given to you with the infrastructure on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can run off and do other shit. Yeah, let's not bother with that. I'll just
Actually,
produce.
hold on a second. He needs 6 supplies. Here's my idea. Build Anthony Navarro. Draw the line. Slip into salami. Build salami. So, construction guy's gonna need 6.
Okay. But the infrastructure doesn't cost any, so that's still 4.
No, he does.
It's
I don't have Paris.
yeah. Okay. Roger. Alright, I don't feed you any blue cards because you're not going to use them any
At least not
soon.
directly right now. No.
Yeah, so I'm going to produce 2 more times and then go to Nod and All to be set up to feed you blue.
Okay. So, which you're going to give him 6. That's how much he needs to execute his plan. Okay, and blue player is going to go to Nod and All. Okay. Time to draw. Epidemic. So the good news is all of the Parises are on top of the deck.
Yep. Istanbul's cube still gets removed.
Yep. London, Istanbul, Cairo. The bad news is the cards could be anywhere in the deck. Okay, so anywho, that was this guy's turn. Now it's this guy's turn. I don't know. Farmer
So
does
he
what
uses-
farmer does.
Well, isn't he using Mexico City to get that ultra black to you, which is 2 of his actions?
His first action is that. His second action is hand over black. His third action is to take everything off of that space and produce supplies. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cubes, and 6 cubes I think replace that area. No, 7 cubes replace that area.
No, it mathed out perfect. Eh?
Hold on a second. He had to spin 2 cubes first.
Oh,
Is there a way he could spin 2 cubes?
build
really.
a second satellite there.
Yeah.
No,
Besides
there's
absurdity.
no way to spin them.
Okay, so he leaves 2 on that space. That way he only picks up 5 with this. Produce supplies. And now that I think about it, he just makes supplies twice and only drops once, saving the produce supplies.
Yeah. Although hand limit.
Yeah, I know, but okay, so you've gotten that. All right, Tripoli, London, and London.
Oh, looks like London could use some communist propaganda.
Yep. Well, so first action is supply center. Oh, and we've gotten 3 supply centers by now. Second action is to draw the water line.
Okay.
No, do we want to
drawing-
draw that water line? Because if we
drawing
draw,
that water line will cut off Wakanda from whatever we want to connect it to.
the question is there a reason for us to say connect Wakanda to LA, San Fran, Soap, Lagos, or Good Air?
Not really.
We can't think of one?
I can't think of one.
I mean, my only thought of why we want to do that is some of North America is in the inoculation deck.
Yeah, and my thought is that scientist is going to become a staple once that infection epidemic rule is in place, that we get the scientist out to annihilate whatever comes out of the inoculate deck.
So then, are we just gonna pretty much ignore an event we added to the game? Russian event we added to the game?
Well, I mean, we're not gonna entirely ignore it. Like, connecting Soap and San Francisco still has some moderate level of use. But
No,
like
I
everywhere
like
that
I like not drawing that line that leaves Wakanda giving us connections to Soap, Good Air, and stuff like that. So I slip into here. My second action is to go to Salami. Third action is I already spent the cubes. Is to
and fourth action is get the fuck out of there.
GTFO. I might as well set myself up to be next to blues here, so it sounds like you're giving me a blue.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and set up in nowhere so that you can also get yellows going. Well, I guess you're building multiple blues.
Sounds like it.
consecutively.
Sounds like the game has made that decision for me.
Alright, infection time.
Paris, so broken link it.
Farmer then.
We're getting rid of a blue, a yellow, or produce supplies.
Yellow.
Okay. By the way, Skyrim music has started playing. I don't know if you actually listen to it with the sound on, but
No, I get thrown off by the 30-second delay of my own voice.
yeah, that would throw me off too. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. Like I know they're actually
Alright,
saying
so
something,
we
but I
just
can't
did
understand.
Paris. I'm set up to shove 3 blue cards into your throat. There's not other blue foundations, right?
Not in play, no.
Okay. I shove those 3 down your throat and produce once.
I am actually going to make a beam after this game. Hold on a second. Okay, so, and what else are you gonna do?
Produce one more time, or make supplies rather.
And
and
hand them off to the
it
farmer.
looks like you need 4 yourself.
Okay, 4. Yeah, fair enough.
And I guess the other guy can keep his own shit.
Cairo, Frankfurt. Alright, so, farmer, eh? Hey, look at that. There's significantly more cubes in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so I assume 7 of them get produce supplied.
So pick up the 7, produce supplies to drop the 7 off that I picked up, and then I make supplies as
action 1.
I make supplies as my second action. And so now we're going to start sprinkling here. So I can sprinkle to 3 locations if I just make drop.
Yeah,
so I think I'll do that.
Definitely not null. For 1 set, I'd make it have 9 total.
9? Okay.
Or what do you think?
8's fine, to be honest.
Okay.
Let's drop a couple off of Paris. And a couple off at Frankfurt, just to top them off. Ooh, an epidemic. And extra time. Yep, that Paris card was really heavy.
Well, the good news is they're both in the top of the deck.
Frankfurt, Paris, and we can break leak that to stop the third one from being drawn.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, and I assume we're just gonna keep breaking link using farmer. No wait, we have an unrationed event.
Oh yeah, unrationed event it is. So, I guess you go to San Francisco, drop trow, go to Denver, drop trow.
Yeah, so that would be 3 actions, and I guess 4th action just set myself up to do again. Because this guy can fish out the foundations.
Well, you can portable
so,
as your 4th action.
Good point.
And there will be cubes available since you're spending 4 of them.
Yep, so there goes all my cubes. And that.
You get to keep 1 because of foundations on 1 of those cards.
I already had. Okay, so I had 6 total cards worth. The value of the cards was 6, right? So that means I need 4 cubes.
No,
I had 4 cubes.
The value of the cards was 7. It was 6 whole blues,
So
with one of them
2,
having foundation.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That is the first one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the second one.
Yeah, you still have a blue handy.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Alright. So that's all of his actions.
And
Draw
that
2.
GIF just keeps on going and going. And
It'll
back
go
and
for.
forth.
Is that distracting you? I don't know
Not
if it's
really.
possible to pause it. Ooh, Paris! Both the Parises got super light. Awesome. Obviously we're taking it from the farmer's hand, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't need that many blue cards.
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg.
So, what's his turn gonna be?
It was just Bob the Builder's turn right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can give you a cure for yellow.
Yeah, and I can slip, drop. This first section, move, move, drop. Yep. That seems like a good use of all 4 of my actions. It's just. So how many are we going to reassign now? So, we're going to reassign London. We're going to reassign Cairo.
And I think we want to be reassigning Istanbul as well.
I mean, we can get it to 8.
Well, the problem is that we want a research center there like every game while we're farmer sprinkling, but we don't want it there when we're at 8 at the end of the game.
I'm just saying, at the very least, if we permanent that one, it'll make it easier to farmer sprinkle. It'll be less actions we have to do to set that up, and then we can just move it later.
Right. Completely agreed. And I suppose.
So, like, the ones we got to reassign
that's not actually increasing the amount of research stations that we're building.
Like, if you want to get super technical, we still can leave it on London. We still can leave it on Johannesburg. We still can leave it on Cairo, because that has yet to max out those places. It's just the reason why we've been reassigning them is because what if
we still have 12 more?
Yeah. What if we didn't want to? Well, like, what if we needed to move it but couldn't? That's the reason why we've been reassigning them. So I say we just reassign simply London and Cairo, and we no longer have to worry about Tripoli because it'll be at 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally the yellow.
I haven't spent.
So if you give me cure for yellow, if you give me cure for yellow, and we get him a cure for blue,
it's move, move, feed, feed.
Yeah. So does he do that first?
Redistribute 1 cube from you to the
farmer.
Farmer.
So wait, we're going to do that then? Move, move, feed, feed.
Yeah.
Move, move, feed, feed. And that's all for the actions. Okay.
Yep. So draw dice.
Cairo, London, Istanbul. By the way, I hear it is not Constantinople now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now it is farmer's turn. What's a farmer going to do except for take up 7 cubes and replace it with 6? Or no, take up 6 cubes and replace it with 6 cubes.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget we have extra actions. In fact, if we have extra actions, we might as well just end it on this guy's turn.
So we don't want to move shit more times then?
Like, he's already, by default, going to be reassigning both London and Cairo.
Oh. And he already did the other.
Yeah, so
Okay.
first action was that.
Seems legit.
Second action is get foundations. Third action is go to a place where I can transmit foundations. Fourth action is transmit foundations.
Mm-hmm.
We one quiet night this night.
Well, you still draw 2 in case that happened.
Yep. We still one quiet night the night. So that way literally nothing can kill us. And then we place on Atlanta. No, yeah, so slip, place. What first action, second action move, third action move, fourth action place. 3 additional actions. Move, search.
Move straight there. There's a research station on it.
Okay, whatever. I wanted to use all 3 actions, man. I guess one of those is produce supplies.
Sure.
LA, Atlanta. And one of those was to produce supplies. And there we go. We've and one second, we gotta reveal this card. I think we want to search by land, right?
Yeah, because search by sea is just get your action back, bruh.
Yeah. We'll save that for when it matters then. Okay. And
no. Well, okay. It can gain you an action if you have St. Petersburg, I guess.
It can also just straight up be a search for victory.
Yeah.
So we'll save it for when it matters. Alright, so that is all of my actions. We have 1. Yay!
So we have 7 monies because we did not expand the grid
That
high
much.
enough to go up to 8 monies.
Let me start cleaning up the supply cubes here. Remind me to downgrade any permanent supply centers that don't have their supply center on them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to say this every time because there's going to become a time where I don't say it and we forget.
Yep.
Any other cubes on the map? Any other cubes on our sheets? Yes. Mmm. Yummy. Okay, evenly supply the grid. Or no, not that. Okay, in game. Wabam. Reduce. Six. 7. Those 3 are the only permanent ones we have so far, right? Yeah, okay, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm a proponent of permanenting our sprinkler system. And then what the hell are we gonna spend our remaining 4 money on?
I don't know.
I mean, we're in the same boat as last month. Fortnight, we are not wanting to use wall stockets on non-rat lands.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, okay, so
And
we are permanenting Istanbul, but we that means we do have to move that every time. So that's our first move target is that is I don't want to say first move target, but that's a move target. That has to be our last move target, I guess.
Yeah. And since it's at 8, unless there's a stack overflow error in scripting, we won't have to adjust it. So that part's good.
Mm-hmm.
These character abilities don't really look super great, but do we?
Okay, do not check your phone for this. I'm just using Discord as an upload service. Don't check your phone. I want there to be a surprise. Oh god. I'm sorry. The moment that happened, that flashed through my mind and I had to make it reality.
Well, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
It's covered up by the text, but that's an icicle behind the text. Like she's literally stuffing an icicle down her throat.
Yeah. So I think that character upgrade where We don't need a supply center to reckon
Yeah, we might as well get it now, I guess, while we have just a bunch of money
while
to do.
we have extra money. Yeah.
Okay.
And that costs 2, right?
Yes, I'll double check here, but yes. Yes, it's 2.
Alright.
Did I already make a, I didn't, okay. So we're getting that on our reckoner, of course.
Yep.
I do not know what song is playing, but it sounds exactly like a communist, like a Russian song.
Gotcha.
Let me see what song's playing. Hold on a second. Oh, it's the Red Alert theme, Soviet March. Of course, it sounds like a Russian song. Okay, yep. Like, why was I questioning why it would sound? What? I've played this game before and I don't remember that song. What the hell?
Yeah.
Scoot is in the game. That means we still have 2 money left over.
Okay, is the one that takes it out of reserve since we finally have
Or reserve,
an opportunity
it's a 1.
for that?
The question is, who's it going to go on to? Let me double check what we did with our last Scruffy. I know one of the moves that we had with Scruffy was a useless ability. Yeah, the drive fairy each turn, that was kind of useless.
Well, it was useful until he got carrier.
Yeah.
We had basically gotten it so that he could save 2 actions on his way there.
Yeah. So, and
Um,
considering both of the abilities we put on our previous Scruffy are already in play on other characters,
Yeah.
I don't think we, I think our Scruffy has some extra space.
Okay.
Now, do we
The
want to
main
fill that space in with Smuggler? I don't know.
Well, it seems like it's either that or we're doing a lot of line drawing
Think
in
about it
like
like this,
2
though, Brian.
months.
The only future
But
lines we've got are in the Middle East. Once we go to Asia, we're not really going to be drawing a lot of supply lines.
all right.
Like, I think the opportunity for foremen is long since passed.
Yep. Well, are we just gonna get all of our havens maxed out for no reason?
I mean, who would we put Smuggler on? Like, we could technically put him on the Immunologist, and that would just make him hyper efficient at getting supplies out of the thing.
No, that's silly.
So,
The thing with the scientist is that would be giving him 2 different abilities that require him to discard city cards.
Yeah.
So I don't like that.
well, our laborers are already filled up, so we can't do that.
Yeah, and we already established
Farmer!
a
Farmer!
farmer.
Because the farmer hand is already clogged as shit. You laugh,
Yeah.
but am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
The farmer's hand has already reached maximum cloggage, and we're sitting there like, I don't know, I guess he discards his card for this nonsense. At the very least, this will give him, once we truly unlock the areas that we can't sprinkle
The
in one
gates
location
of
for.
deepest production.
Yeah. So we're gonna give him maximum
Smuggler.
sprinkler, as in, as long as he has the card for the location, he can sprinkle anywhere. And there has to be a
Cuban reserve.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Immunologist is still better at getting cubes out of reserve. It's just we don't need that right now.
Yeah, like he can do it like up to 20
Twice.
times.
He could do it once if he uses the freaking that one card that makes him do 5, because there's only 3 cubes
Yeah.
that are going to be in the reserve.
Right. I was thinking more like when we hit the final month, there will be 21 in reserve.
30.
In reserve.
Something like that. I don't know. Like, however many we started the game with. So, 66 minus 30.
No, there's 51 total cubes in existence.
Oh.
So we'll start with 30. 21 will be in the
21,
reserve.
yeah.
So, like in the final round, that's how that will be going.
Here we go. I was looking for that. I'll put these images here in Meme Central. There, that'll be extremely awkward to look at for everyone. This one gets me. All the
Still getting
patrons
you,
die. It gets me because my dog, like, she'll just be sitting there, and if a fly actually bugs her, just out of nowhere, and then she'll eat the fly.
Yep.
Just out of nowhere. That's what the dog does.
Okay, we are up to 10 epidemics now.
Yeah, we are.
Just to, like, get certain things set up here for next.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing did cost 2, right?
No, it cost 1. We still have 1 money left over. I just assume we're going to drop it into a pop somewhere. Here, this one's orange, so
Yeah.
now it's no longer orange. There we go. Wait, we don't care about Santiago. Nobody cares about Santiago. St. Petersburg is where it's at.
Yeah. Get our permanent supply centers moved back around. Oh, that's also the last permanent supply center that's going to be around for a bit.
We got 2 more we got to make.
Right, but I mean, one of them would be going on the Blackland for expedited reaching of it.
Yeah, and
And
that's
the other
is
is
assuming we don't
going
give that
on
one guy
Hong
ignore
Kong.
the. No, we already gave that. We already gave him.
Well, no,
ignore the.
We did already give that to him, but it's still like, hey, you can get here faster. Because
Yeah,
you can
like that's a
fly
nice central area. We're also going to be putting it in the I think we put it in the space that's adjacent to Utopia.
Yeah.
So, where are we going here? It's either the place that's adjacent to Utopia or place 2 spaces adjacent to Utopia. Because I think the place that is adjacent to Utopia is Ratlanded.
I don't think so. Or, whatever Utopia looks like, there's literally one road access to it.
Yes, and that place I think is Ratlanded.
Then give me shelter or give me death.
True. One more epidemic out of here. Okay. We're also going to have to take out... do we want to just leave that in there and take out a different rationed event? The ignore red line card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that rationed event affects all future games.
What do you think? Is it finally time we break the crutch of remove up to 2 play cubes from the grid?
Yeah.
And where's the 3 actions?
Because we have Mexico City for that, and I think that's
Navarro
the
too.
only...
We have Ana Navarro,
Yeah.
we have Lima, and we have Mexico City to revive both of those.
Right.
So I think it's time we remove the crutch of remove 2 play cubes. Okay, so I think we've done all the setup. So I'm going to give this game a save and thank everybody.
Unless you want to make it rain the no cubes, but
we're going to do that later. Let me put the supply. Let me put up the satellites though. Oh, okay. We weren't going to permanent that. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, no sense in having 2 adjacent satellites. We put that in the supply center bag instead of the satellite bag.
Or I'm missing a supply center. There's a total of
there's a total of 9, so there should be... Oh, it's on trips.
Tripoli's at 8 as well. It's still extremely awkward seeing 8s on the map that isn't whatever permanent supply center you've had in the entire game. Like, I can't emphasize that enough.
It's just like, well, there's only 3 places to build black. And we have a 1-card solution for that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to drop a save game, and I'm going to thank those who have been watching either on video, live, or on YouTube. We'll probably be back by next week to do the next month of Pandemic Legacy. See you then. Okay, so, Brian.